What should you immediately not say following your car accident?
Well, Grayson, let me let you in on a secret that defense lawyers use to try to defeat victims of personal injury claims. And the way that trick arises is that our nature as human beings to downplay our injuries. When we're hurt or when we fall, we're embarrassed. We don't want people to know it. Say if we fall in the store, we immediately get up and look around and hope nobody's seen us because it's embarrassing. Well, when we're in a motor vehicle collision, the tendency is to downplay your injuries. Also, doctors have told us that immediately after an injury, that the body sends adrenaline and endorphins throughout our body to help reduce the pain, to help us deal with these with the injuries that we have. And so many times people who have been injured in a collision do not realize that they've been hurt. And even if they feel they may be hurt a little bit, they tend to say, well, I can shake it off. Particularly men.
Yeah.
We men sort of have that tendency to downplay our injuries. And so what happens many times at the scene of the collision, the careless driver will come over to the victim and say, how are you doing? Are you hurt? And the tendency of most of us is to say, oh, I'm okay, I'm all right, I don't think I'm hurt. Well, the problem is that's the first thing defense lawyers look for when you go to court. And they love to say, well, Mr. Jones, didn't you tell my client that you weren't injured, and now you're in court saying that you're injured, trying to get money from my client. And you see how bad that sounds. And the statement that the victim makes after the accident is totally innocent and is unfortunately usually not accurate. So it's very important not to make a statement like that. I'm not suggesting anybody misrepresent the truth, but the truth is that a victim of a motor vehicle collision is simply not in a position to diagnose themselves, and they should never be making statements about the true nature and extent of their injury immediately after the collision.